Were there any doors here? No, I don't think there were. What the fuck? Oh god. I just jumped out of my chair with that. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Well done, game. Alright. Okay, so I guess that's it. Those were all the locked doors, I suppose. Yep. Nothing up here. Does that mean I can leave? Exit. Exit. Do 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 do. Exit. Alright. Are we free? Finally? Almost. Anything else? Let's get out of here. My sore leg and the extra weight I was carrying made climbing the ladder difficult. Would I need that gun or that knife before the end? The thought of that videotape still gave me chills. Who was it that didn't want to be seen? Was it the same person that hid all those newspaper clippings away in that locked room? Suddenly, the awful smell of that sewer gave way to the dank scent of pine trees. I'm outside. Did you guys see that? Why are there eyes in the... Oh, that's creepy. Oh, stop it. Oh, that's creepy as fuck. There's a hole in the fence. No. There's a hole in this fence, too. There's a hole in all the fences. You guys have to really check out your security or something. That was creepy as fuck. A ladder. An old ladder leading up to the ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Did I extend the ladder? Yes. I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. Let's go up the water tower. Ooh, more bats. That's a lovely night outside. Yes, indeed. Let's keep going. Is that more bats or what? What's that? In a patch of smeared dirt and grass, there is a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? Yes, what if it's my wallet? I slid the filthy wallet into my back pocket. I noticed it didn't contain any kind of gun permit. In fact, it didn't contain any cards or ID of any kind. I thought I should recover my credit card and driver's license at least. What's this? From the railing I could see over the woods and down to the entrance to the sewers. Had I come through there before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. From the railing? As I looked again, the view reminded me a bit of that blurry negative that I had found in the other man's bathroom. Okay, let's continue. It's an arrow. Follow the arrow, I guess. The rusty door was locked tight with an old padlock. The faded sign on the door warned about some kind of train yard. It must have referred to the town's only train station. It didn't look as if I'd be able to get through there at all. Unless you shoot the padlock off with the gun. Come on! Please? No? Nothing? Ugh, fine. Don't take my advice. Anybody home? What's this? This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on the map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here the sign was pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. I almost wish I had paid more attention to those crazy scribblings. Maybe I would have been less nervous about entering that dark forest. Well, I did try, game. Oh! It's a path! Through the woods. Thought it was just something in the bushes. Oh, and another one. Many paths. Oh, where do I go, game? Where do I go? Can't go that way. What's this? Trampled into the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see that it was my credit card. Oh boy! I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take back my credit card? Yes. I pocketed the credit card. Hopefully I could find my driver's license too. Why wouldn't you take back your credit card? Through the fence I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. I wonder if I could find my way around. Ah, I see. Okay, this way? Oh my god, there's so many paths! Jesus Christ. There was a fireplace there, and it was still a bit warm, and a few embers still burned at the bottom. I heard wrestling. Was someone else out in those woods? Why did they abandon their campsite? What's this? 2 folding camping chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over. There were a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. Whoever was here left this place in a hurry, but why? In a tent. A cheap domed tent slept 2 people. I shone my flashlight inside and could see some bedrolls, 2 backpacks, and a cooler. I felt like if I kept rooting through the campsite, someone would walk in on me. Okay, let's go. Right, where haven't we been through? We haven't been through this one. Damn forest, so... What the hell? I made it to the building! No, 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 no. Don't something. I cannot make out that second word. Sorry. No, 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 no. We're not going to go into the building yet, I don't think. We haven't really finished exploring. Where does this go? Huh. The sign was the same as the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. Exit? I had finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return there. I'm not leaving yet. But I know where the exit is, sort of. Go back this way. Okay, campfire. I've been through there, I've been through there, I haven't been through here. Hello? What's this? There were some personal effects shoved back into the rock. Wait, there was a notebook there too. Did I read it? Yes. Inside the cheap dollar store notebook was a page after worn page of names and lists. None of it made much sense. The newest page contained several names. Heather, Olivia, Ashley, Cheryl, Iris, Daphne, Holly, Rose, Rachel. Rachel? Her name was the last on the list, and it had a mark beside it in blue ink. The names Daphne and Olivia had been crossed out in the same blue ink. Cheryl, Heather, and Rose had also been crossed out, but these marks looked older and more faded. Okay. That's just a tad creepy then. Where to go back? Ugh. So easy to get lost in these woods, man. Oh, okay, that's the other side of the outhouse thing. So go back here. We're back at the entrance. So I've been through there. I guess here is the only place we have not been. Picnic table. A dry old picnic table sat lonely amongst the trees. It had carvings and marks from years of previous campers. As I tried to read some of the names and the marks, I idly thumbed the knife I found in my pocket. Oh god, that's creepy. If I wanted to, I could have carved something on that table. Did I? Yeah, sure, why not? With a few crude strokes, I had etched the simple design into the wood. R+H. I felt like a teenager, defacing the table. I read some of the other names and notes on the table's surface. R.I. Tron, K.U.M.R. Uncle Fool, Henry, Daniel, David, Jenny. Seemed like the table had seen a lot of use over the years. You guys hear water? I do, because it's right here. The path ended in a cold-looking river. I wasn't sure if it was safe to cross like this. Did I cross it? Yeah, I did. Swam across the river. And creepy music. 2 bodies, 2 young women, were half dug into a hasty, shallow grave between the trees. The younger-looking one was still face up, her dead eyes gleaming against my flashlight. They deserved better than that. Did I clean up the grave site? Yeah, sure. I tried to cover them up a bit more, and I closed the younger woman's eyes. I fashioned a crude marker. I wasn't sure why, but I felt I had to do something. The girls weren't carrying ID, so I couldn't determine their names. I only hoped that whoever had done this had done it quickly. I wondered now if they had phone or something at their campsite. Maybe I could call for help? Does that mean I have to go back to the campsite and look for a phone? Did I way back over to the other side? Well, yes, I did. Totally feels like somebody's following me through the woods. Okay. Let's try to sort our way back through the campsite then. So that's there. Anything else? No. This way. And... campsite. Is there a phone? The inside of that tent was suffocating. Olivia? Daphne? Olivia Daphne? By the looks of it, the fire had died out gradually. Who's Olivia and Daphne? Is that the dead girls? Oh god. Did I murder somebody? Where am I now? I'm here again. Is there a phone here? Those 2 girls I found by the river. Were they on this list? And why was Rachel's name here? I had to get home. Okay. So it wasn't that one. It was this one. Where do I go, game? I'm so lost. Okay, it has to be through here. It's not this way, so it must be this way. Right. We're back. And here we are in the lovely looking outhouse. Sink. The grimy sink had a small patch on it that looked almost clean. Is that significant? There wasn't much in the way of clean water there, but the sink did work. Hi. There was a damp-smelling plank leaning against the stall door. I might have been able to cross the river with it. Did I take it? No, I already crossed the river. I left the plank where it was. Perhaps just wading through that river would be safer. Well, yeah, that's what I did. I don't know. Maybe I should take the plank anyway? Sure, I'll take it. I managed to carry the plank under my arm so it didn't get in the way. The stall was covered in dirt and filth. This washroom hadn't been cleaned in a while, obviously. But I've already been across the river. Just kind of waded across. Whatever, let's just leave. We out. Peace. Bye. Through the dense trees, I could finally start to see some light. It must have been at the edge of the forest, although I wasn't sure where the path ahead of me led. I could almost feel the cryptic notebook in my pocket as I tried to think about what it could mean. And where were the campers who had abandoned their site? Would I meet them too? Though the path ahead of me was less dense, I still felt guarded and wary. Who knew it was ahead? I'm on gravel, I can hear it crunching. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a machinist for all those years. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Hello? Just the wind my ass. Come on. Totally gonna be like a monster or something. Stop doing that game! Stop it. Oh my gosh, there's so many places to go. Holy crap. Okay, what's this? There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off to other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear, and cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. The door was locked shut, and there was a little electronic box under the handle. A sign was pasted to the front that said, "Danger closed for repairs." But it looks like I might be able to go back in there later. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. Old work clothes had been picked through, and a few photos and notes had been ripped off the door and spread around. Okay. I'm not going to go upstairs yet. We're going to finish this floor first. The door was locked tight. It seemed to be connected to the power box beside it. I see. Got to turn the power back on. We are on it. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. The board contained yellowed clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There were notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. What does it say? Norman took over a general store after the factory closed. He, Rachel, and I will get lunch every now and then. Rachel liked him because he seemed more positive despite the setback. I don't think I could say the same about me. I was depressed, obviously. I love the sound effects in this game. They're so freaking creepy. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out, and the face was unrecognizable. That woman's photo. I knew I had to get back to Rachel to find out what happened. Oh, there's buttons everywhere. It was shut tight. There was a rusty-looking card slot on the side. I need a card. What's this do? A power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Heck, yes, I did! Power is on, thank you. And this one? Another power panel. Let's push the switch. Oh, it's still off. Still wasn't working. Should I switch it again? Yes. Totally on. I learned from those valves the last time. Our old break table. The layer of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. Aw. Odd, it seemed like some beer bottles had been used on the table recently. They weren't as dusty as the rest of it. Upstairs. Come all the power's off in every building I go into. The door had been hastily boarded up. Guess I can't go in there then. Fine. This was Norman's locker. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked there. My head ached, and I recalled the last time Norman, Rachel, and I all had lunch together. Rachel seemed so much more at ease when we all hung out. This game makes it sound like I'm a serial killer. Ugh. Another panel that I hoped could help me get the power back on. Did I push the switch? Heck yes. Excellent. A utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Did I take the hammer? Yes. As I took the hammer, I noticed it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. Being useful and productive. There in this plant was all I ever wanted. When the factory closed, everything got worse. Seriously, it sounds like I'm a serial killer. Why, game? The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Did I take the card? Yes! I slipped the key card into my pocket. From the musty smell, I assumed that no one had used this locker for a long time. And we have 2 more switches that we're going to turn on. Switch number 1. I said switch number 1. Oh. Hello? Ah, there we are. Another panel that I hoped could help me get the power back on. Let's push a switch. It didn't work. Let's push a switch again. It did work this time. I think that's all the power panels, isn't it? Or I might have to go into that room with the key card first. Where was that? Down 1 floor at least. Let's go downstairs to the key card door, which is somewhere. I don't remember where. There's creepy background music here. Ah, key card door. The keycard I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Did I use the keycard? Hell yeah, let's go in.